Wednesday. Daily show, 21st day of January. We got a good one for all of you. Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu joins us in just a couple of minutes. We're going to be talking to Jacqueline and learning all about just some of the classes, the atmosphere, and just some of the great things happening at Alton Elite. They're having a really great run over there. And then 10 o'clock hour, we have great conversations that await you. 10:10 is all about history. Lacy McDonald takes us back 100 years, and we dive into her latest piece. At 10:35, we're going to be talking all about a Galentine's Day event coming up with True North Aesthetics, and getting all the details on that, the company, and so much more. I hope you guys hang out with me for the next 2 hours. In the meantime, download the RiverBender.com app today and stay up to date with me and stay up with your daily dose of everything local. We'll take you to Godfrey first for top of the hour news. Colton Fallstitch, 22 from Godfrey, faces multiple charges after allegedly driving under the influence in Jerseyville and attempting to flee police while carrying a loaded handgun and methamphetamine. Here's what we know. On January the 3rd, Fallstitch reportedly drove over 21 miles an hour above the speed limit on South State Street, despite police signals to stop. He was found with an uncased, loaded handgun without a valid FOID card, methamphetamine under 5 grams, and was driving on a revoked license. Charged with several felonies and misdemeanors, Fallstitch was granted pretrial release and is scheduled to appear in court. We'll keep you updated if more details on that case emerge. Infinite Wellness Integrative Medical Center in Glen Carbon has settled a $249,000 agreement with the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Office of the Inspector General, following allegations of submitting fraudulent Medicare claims. Here's what we know. The clinic was accused of billing for the electrical cell signaling treatments using codes meant for electrical stimulation and vitamin injections, which were deemed not medically reasonable or necessary. Ryan Cleland, representing the clinic, stated the settlement is not an admission of liability and emphasizes that the patients benefited from the services provided. The disputed treatments occurred between May 2020 and April 2022 and were resolved through a post-payment Medicare audit settlement concluded in September 2025. Also in the news today, an East St. Louis native has been named the president of Ameren, Illinois, and here's what we know on this profile on RiverBender.com. Growing up in East St. Louis and graduating from Assumption Catholic High School, the new president of Ameren, Illinois, reflects on his remarkable journey at RiverBender.com. You can see this at RiverBender.com/news. He started as a meter reader and advanced through roles including apprentice lineman and journeyman line worker, completing training ahead of schedule. And his leadership began in 1995. And now, as of January 1, he's leading the company, serving over 2 million customers. And he'll join us right here, hopefully soon, just to get more details. You can see this full profile on the new president of Ameren, Illinois, like I said, at RiverBender.com/news. And that's a look at what's happening around the Riverbend this morning. We'll take a quick look at weather. 36 degrees, but man, compared to the last couple of days, it feels like 90 out there. 36, and it feels like 36 out there. Today, breezy with clouds giving way to sun, and tonight, partly cloudy. Temperatures reach 44 degrees today and drop down to 20 overnight as we head into Thursday. On Thursday, we'll see temperatures hit 37 degrees and drop down to 4 overnight as we head into Friday. On Friday, a high of 11, a low of 0. And on Saturday, a high of 11, a low of 6 degrees. And that's when we're going to see that snow or weather mix come into the area. And who knows at this point? That weather map changes every 2 hours, it seems like. On Sunday, another chance of snow, a high of 18. A low of 1. We'll keep you updated on that weather system that's coming into the region this weekend throughout the next couple of days at RiverBender.com/weather, and we'll also give you breaking news notifications in terms of weather alerts, so that way you'll never miss out if there's any time-sensitive weather information to keep you guys in the know. If you're needing heat, the overnight warming locations will be operating when temperatures drop below 20 degrees. That'll be activated through their social media pages. You can stay up to date on that, and you can help support them as well. You can call 618-465-4545 to stay up to date with weather throughout the day by calling that area landmark phone number, this time powered by Tom Lane. He's your local State Farm agent. 36 degrees in downtown Alton. It feels like it out there at 9:12, and that's a look at what's happening around the Riverbend. We'll take a quick break. Coming back with Alton Elite right after this.
At Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu, we help students of all ages build confidence, discipline, and real-world strength. Join a supportive community that challenges you to grow both on and off the mat. Experience the art of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu with a 7-day free trial at our new location. Call 618-795-2692 or visit AltonElite.com to start your journey today. Train hard, serve others, live elite at Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu. When you need a project done right, on budget and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today. As America prepares to celebrate 250 years of freedom, there's never been a better time to show your pride. The Flag Keeper provides everything you need to display your flag with honor, from American state and U.S. Armed Service flags to flagpoles, accessories, and installation kits for homes and businesses across the Riverbend area. Call 618-467-0020 or visit theflagkeeper.com for your free estimate today.
Tomorrow isn't built by dreamers. It's built by doers. Because progress doesn't work unless we do. So at Ameren, we've been hard at work putting energy to work for you. Adding underground cables, installing advanced switches and sensors, storm hardening poles and power lines, making the energy grid stronger today so it can meet your needs tomorrow. Learn about projects in your area at Ameren.com/energyfuture.
Welcome back. Daily Show. 9:15, little bit of change. Jacqueline, the general manager of Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu. You guys have had a really good start. I mean, over in that new location. And, you know, the brand's been there for so long, but this next chapter has really been a great one for you guys.
It has. We're growing at an incredibly rapid rate. It's been phenomenal.
Well, and, you know, take me through just the first couple of months and what you've been able to see as general manager.
It started a little rocky just because the building has still had quite a bit of work that we've had to keep doing as we've moved through classes. But every week we just get an incredible number of new people coming through, and we're really starting to find that we always knew we were a gym that anybody could come into, but now we're really seeing that. We're getting every walk of life, and it's been incredible.
Well, it's fantastic. And, you know, you guys just have a great team. And coming up, I know that there's going to be a Kyle Watson seminar that is definitely going to be one the public wants to take note on. Fill me in on that.
Yeah, so Strategic, which is just above us, we're both affiliate gyms underneath Kyle Watson, and he is basically our fearless leader. He's coming in for our normal annual seminar, but it's just one of the best times to get to go learn from an absolutely elite instructor. Kyle was actually one of my first coaches, and that's where my husband and I started. And
That's
so
cool.
getting the opportunity to keep having lessons from him is probably one of my favorite activities. But he's just so incredible. He was one of the original UFC individuals.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, his academy is just probably hands down one of the best in the country, not just like the area. So having him and the opportunity to provide a free seminar for our students and our affiliates, just it's one of the best things.
That's incredible. And now fill me in on how we register or sign up for this.
Yeah, so we have an event on our Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody can go there and check it out. And it's next Wednesday, the 28th, starting at 6 o'clock, and we'll go until 8 p.m. So you can also just come in and join us for the seminar day of.
Really cool. And now, with that being said, we'll take you right there to the Facebook page now so you guys can see it for yourself, and go right there to that event page too. And we'll talk about that winter special here shortly. But that's really just such a great opportunity to have an opportunity to learn from somebody who truly does have such a pedigree, you know, and really just showcasing what you guys do so well, being affiliated with that name too.
Yes.
Well, and now fill me in on your winter special.
Yeah, so we understand that there's a barrier to getting kids and just like college students into any type of sport. So we wanted to make it as accessible as possible. So we're providing a limited time discount for any full-time student to have a membership to come train that should be a little bit more manageable. We want to try and, like I said, we're inclusive and we really want as many people to come through. And so we would like our older children who maybe need to like cross train. So we would love to have more wrestlers. And then college students, they always need something to do. And so we want them to have a membership that is within their means. Really
cool. And now take me through the membership. So it's $99 a month. And now how many classes or what's that look like schedule-wise? So
depending on the age range, our youth classes, they're from like 6 to about 13. And that's Monday through Friday at 5 o'clock.
Oh,
and
wow.
Then for adults, we have classes every day of the week.
And for that $99, could they go whenever they would like? Oh, that's incredible. That's a great deal.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, we'll take you right here because there is a sign up on their Facebook page. And if you go right there, it's pinned and it'll take you to this form sheet that you would fill out correct and sign up this way. And with that being said, too, you know, we've talked to Adam before about, you know, what he experienced, you know, within the sport and just developing, you know, in life. And what do you see, too, you know, not only from yourself, but also, you know, the youth, you know, and even others that, you know, go on this journey and kind of, you know, really just have this inspirational story to be told?
It's been quite the adventure. I've been coaching for almost 2 years at this point, and not including just my general background, but I've gotten to watch women, that's who I started with, really just kind of grow into themselves.
That's cool.
Jiu-Jitsu is a humbling sport. It's not something that is like a comfortable activity to get into. First, the barrier of just touching people is not something that we do as like a normal society thing. But being able to make friends while doing it has really been able to bring people closer and also keep them in the gym. We're not just a gym, we're a community. And so these are my closest friends now that I've been with them for 2 years again. And then with the children, we get a lot of them, they struggle with self-confidence or they've just never done any type of sport. And so bringing them into an unconventional sport is still hard, but it gives them this new sense of confidence. And like just with the adult programs, the kids come in and they immediately make new friends. It's been really fun to watch. And so they end up immediately having somebody new that they get to look forward to being with. Yeah. Well,
and now your gym as well, doesn't it have a daycare option too? See, that's where I think it's really cool for parents that maybe, you know, or maybe it's a single parent situation or one's at work and one works from home and, you know, needs that time, or you just name it. I think it's cool that you guys offer those services.
Yeah, that was actually what brought my husband and I to the gym.
Really?
Yeah, when we were originally in Nautilus, we had one child, and then since then we've had 2 more. So we have 3 children and we both train. And without having childcare available, we wouldn't be able to do it together. And jiu-jitsu is one of those sports and activities where you can do as a whole family and you can do as a couple. And so having the opportunity to safely put our children in a well-guided room with toys and activities that they actually enjoy doing has made a massive difference. It's one of the only reasons I can coach, I can train, I can run the gym.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, and take me through, I know you wanted to talk about the women's classes too, so let's touch on those. When do you guys meet for those, and what's that structure look like in that, couple hours?
Yeah, so they are currently 5 o'clock on Sunday evenings.
Okay.
I'm hoping that as we grow, I can add more women's only classes. We do exclusively kick all men out of the gym for that hour.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, in that way, it's truly a woman's only, experience.
Yes, it's important because not everybody is going to be willing to come into the gym when there are... Nobody in our gym has any ill intentions, but not every woman wants to train with men. And so providing them that opportunity to come in and just be exclusively with women, it makes a difference. And it's more fun, if I'm honest, than the other classes we do. Have more fun. We play games. It's just an hour where a lot of us are moms as well. And so we just get to come. We get to be with our friends. And outside of the normal world, moms generally don't get a lot of free time to themselves. Right. And so the fact that they can dedicate 1 hour a week where they get to go and just be with more women, it provides an opportunity that we don't otherwise get a lot of.
Absolutely. And, I think going back to what you were saying earlier about being such a family sport, you guys do a really good job, I think, of incorporating that dynamic with how you guys lay out your schedules throughout the week. And what's kind of the best way to give an overview of how your schedule runs? Because I know you have a lot of classes, so I don't want to, trip you up or anything, but what's the best way to break it down for the public?
Yeah, so we do have, because my family does this together, we had to make another class for even younger kids. So our 3 to 5 year olds
are so cool.
Tuesdays and Thursdays at 4:15, and then we segue directly into our youth class Monday through Friday at 5 o'clock, and then after that we immediately have our adult classes. And it can be a little long, like the days can be long, but at the same time, it provides an opportunity for both the kids and the parents to be able to train together. The kids get to do their training, then they get to go to the playland where they just get to have fun with their friends, and the adults get to do what they're training, and then they all get to go home and have a wonderful night.
Have you guys thought about doing like an actual family class yet?
So we do actually have that occasionally.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we've got some of our students in the youth class who are wanting to compete later in the season. And so when they come with their parents, especially if I'm there, since I'm the youth coach and also as like a child-sized person, they can come and train with me during normal classes. So their parents will be in the same room. We'll all be doing the same thing. And then I'll alternate back and forth with their parents. They can work with their parents, and then they can work with somebody smaller.
That's cool.
It's been a fun way to do that. We do that a couple times a week, actually, with some of our students.
We'll take a quick break. It's 9:25, a little bit of change. We'll come back, talk more things Alton Elite, and get more on the seminar and upcoming opportunities. You stay there, and we'll be here in the studio after this.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
At Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu, we help students of all ages build confidence, discipline, and real-world strength. Join a supportive community that challenges you to grow both on and off the mat. Experience the art of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu with a 7-day free trial at our new location. Call 618-795-2692 or visit AltonElite.com to start your journey today. Train hard, serve others, live elite at Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu.
Tomorrow isn't built by dreamers. It's built by doers. Because progress doesn't work unless we do. So at Amrit, we've been hard at work putting energy to work for you. Adding underground cables, installing advanced switches and sensors, storm hardening poles and power lines, making the energy grid stronger today so it can meet your needs tomorrow. Learn about projects in your area at Ameren.com/energyfuture.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation. Welcome back. 927, a little bit of change. Back with Alton Elite. Back with Jacqueline. So, we're talking during the break. Your guys' 7-day free trial is still ongoing, correct?
Absolutely. I don't think we'll ever get rid of it.
I like it. Now, how do we register? Is it online or by phone?
Online. You can also show up day of, and we can set you up during in between classes.
And is there waivers and things to sign?
Yes.
I'm guessing. Okay, makes sense for the registration. I just, going back into this too, the Kyle Watson seminar is just going to be a really good opportunity. And now that's not open. You have to be a part of the gym, correct, to go to this one?
Yes, but we are open to letting other affiliate gyms come in. And if anybody else wants to come in, we can also accommodate them too.
That's really cool. Well, and also just an opportunity, I think, to check out your guys' facility, which really is such a great spot in the area for this.
Yes. No, it's been a game changer, absolutely, for the growth of our gym, but then also providing more amenities to our students. Having showers has made a massive difference. The gym is so clean. It's just been a fabulous time.
It's really cool. And, there's so many opportunities, whether you're doing jiu-jitsu or even striking and MMA and yoga on Saturdays.
Yes.
Who teaches that?
Shay Radcliffe. So she's over from Riverbend Yoga, and she has been so kind as to help come over. She actually, I hope, is going to start training soon as well. So she's going to have an even better knowledge. We wanted to find somebody who could collaborate with our coaches, and so her yoga program is geared specifically to kind of improve and mobilize our students within the series that we're currently working on.
So, and Shay is really just a great addition because she's known in the area just to have great classes. And
yes.
I think that's what you guys do so well is you have great coaches too. And really, not saying anyone else doesn't, but to have a pedigree and really not only just talented coaches, but all on the same mission.
Yes.
I think that's really big on, and just from what I followed on social media, what you guys really strive for, especially when you were starting this next chapter.
Yes. No, we wanted to make sure that the coaches we had were teaching at a high level. We wanted to make sure that it was accessible to anybody. So whether you're a beginner through advanced, our coaches have been doing a phenomenal job at making sure that our students are actually getting the information and instruction that they deserve.
1,000%. Well, and wanted to touch on too, for anyone that's maybe having, like you said, some trepidations or anything like that, whether it's for the women's only or, even just going into anything, what's your kind of thought just for them, and maybe just from your experience with working with other students on kind of just breaking that wall, if you will, or that stigma, because it could be uncomfortable for a lot.
I would encourage people to just come and watch. There's no harm in just showing up at the gym and watching a class in the moment. You're going to see kids having fun. You're going to see them also having discipline. We've been working really hard on that. But when you come in and watch an adult class, you're going to see people getting in great exercise. You're going to see them having fun as well. And I think that once you get that barrier just of actively showing up at the gym, you're going to find that you're going to be more encouraged to actually just come and try out a class.
Absolutely. And, going into this, too, I saw Matt Hughes was on Facebook for you guys, and to be, in class and to have that opportunity and really just the network that the coaches have and just you guys have. What a great experience for folks.
Oh, it truly is. That was such an honor to have him come out and actively teach some of our students. It hopefully we'll be able to replicate it, but that's actually something that I have found is incredibly beneficial with Adam as a coach. Is he's so willing to bring in other incredible coaches, whether it be for MMA or jiu-jitsu. And so our students get this opportunity of experiencing other coaching styles, other modalities of jiu-jitsu.
For sure.
And so it gives our students an opportunity to pick and choose what they're working on and find somebody that they might be able to emulate. And it's just a great way for everybody to improve their games.
1,000%. And, one side note question for me before we get back into the nuts and bolts of all of it is no gi just like if you come in like your trainers or something?
Yep.
And then are all the other classes, I guess, for jiu-jitsu, would those be gi classes?
Yes. Yeah, we want to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to train, and we know that the gi is sometimes a barrier. We've found that with the children in particular. Sometimes the texture,
Really?
sometimes the texture of the material just is a little bit too much. But no gi in and of itself is also becoming incredibly popular, just with UFC and all of that.
Gotcha.
People are really working towards that. There are gyms now that exclusively only do no gi, but it's just another way to train. It's another way to get better. There are things that overlap with gi and no gi, and the way that they can make each game better can really be beneficial.
Well, and, kind of going off that, too, just in the last couple of years, it seems like jiu-jitsu has really just had an explosion in the St. Louis area with just, competitions and events. And do you guys have athletes that go and compete in these? We
do, yeah. We're actively trying to build our competition team.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's kind of ongoing, depending on how our students are doing. I personally enjoy competing. It provides an opportunity to understand how you're doing with your own training, whether or not there are areas where you need to improve, or you can't always be the best. And so going and getting the opportunity to fail sometimes can also be really important just for the learning aspect. But yeah, we've got a handful of students that compete fairly often.
It's fantastic. And as we wrap up this conversation, the big thing right now, Kyle Watson's going to be on the 28th, and that's 6 to 8 p.m.
Yep.
And for in affiliate or non-affiliate gyms,
we're still willing to have you.
We're still willing to have you, but also the $99 a month for the student special, or the winter special, ongoing right now for students. This is really cool. Fill me in one more time on this, just so we can get the public excited.
Yeah. So our winter special is for all full-time students. We want to make sure that it's accessible. We know with multiple sports with kids, it's expensive. We know college students don't generally have the most money either. We want you guys to have the opportunity to still get to train in an environment that is just elite in itself. But we also want everybody to show up for our seminar. It's going to be phenomenal. Kyle is just an incredible person to get to learn from, and so every opportunity I think is worth taking.
Well, and you really get to see, I'm sure, the community that you guys have on full display that day.
Absolutely, too, yeah, because we have so many affiliate gyms that show up. We normally have people from all of the head nods. We've got occasionally people from Strategic that come in, and people from Watson's themselves.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. No, it's a great time.
This is really cool. Jacqueline, thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
We'll link everything in a write-up on RiverBender.com. We'll take a quick break, come back. Daily Show hits you next.
Struggling with depression that just won't go away? At Precision TMS, we offer a non-invasive, drug-free treatment designed to target the areas of the brain linked to mood regulation. Using FDA-cleared transcranial magnetic stimulation, gentle magnetic pulses help reactivate underperforming brain circuits without surgery or sedation. Many patients experience real relief, even after other treatments haven't worked. Our experienced team provides personalized care every step of the way. Contact Precision TMS today to see if TMS therapy is right for you.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
What's up? It's Mike Keith. What's up, bro? What's good, my guy? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Dwight Wirtz, president of Wirtz Welding and Tank Service, the nation's premier distributor of tank trailer parts. Dwight has been an outspoken and long-time supporter of the college and is the current chairperson of Lewis and Clark Board of Trustees. Oh, and he's a Lewis and Clark grad.
I'm Dwight Wirtz, and I am a trailblazer.
Throughout all life stages, you need someone in your corner, guiding you on your health and wellness journey. At OSF Healthcare, that's your primary care provider. Your OSF primary care provider is there for every stage of life. Find a provider today at osfhealthcare.org/primary.
Welcome back. It's like the lamp in Shawshank Redemption. It's always in the spot I don't need it to be, this microphone. And it's like, I could prepare
What is this thing?
Yeah. But then when I'm looking at somebody, I'm like, welcome back to Daily Show. Mississippi River Water Trail, Craig, Katie Heaton in the studio. Mississippi Meanderings is going to be set for this Saturday, 12 to 5 p.m. at the National Great Rivers Museum.
Yeah.
I just had to realize where that was again, because I was like talking about a spot that's just so beautiful. Right now, kind of next to it.
Mm-hmm.
But,
yeah, right at the dam, at dam number 26.
Well, we talked last year. We always talk about this, and it's such a great event to really come together on. And you guys always pick this, right? It's normally one of the colder days of the year where you guys can.
We really hit the jackpot.
But to come together and really just have a good day. And, you know, take me through this. So normally Dean's in the studio. Katie, you are in the hot seat now for the first time. Welcome into the show.
Thank you so much.
And, you know, take me through just the excitement that's awaiting us on Saturday.
Yeah, so we are a community of paddlers in the St. Louis region for the most part, and anybody else that really loves the river. We get together. We can't paddle right now because of the weather, so we all get together and have a speaker series. So it starts at noon, and we'll have like a meet and greet for the first hour from noon to 1 o'clock. Zach Rivers from Minnesota will be down there playing his cello in the lobby, and we have coffee and snacks and everything, and talk to fellow paddlers and like-minded folks that love the river. And then we have 3 speakers just following that, and they'll each speak for an hour talking about different topics about the river. So
it's really cool. Well, and I think it's such a great event because you don't have a lot of opportunities really like this around, and there should be, because there's so much to really appreciate and really just celebrate when a time you guys can't get on the water, like you said. We can't put an ice plow on that bad boy yet, but I'm going to come up with a design soon. But I truly think this is so cool. And how has this event grown over the years? Because it seems like you guys continuously grow the numbers on this, and what I think is so cool, it's a healthy way where you're getting like-minded. It's not just the whole crowd that maybe doesn't fully appreciate it. It seems like everyone really that's there loves this and gets the mission.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it did start off a little small, and this is our 10th year doing this, and the auditorium holds 90 to 100 people or so. We filled it up before.
That's awesome.
And it looks like we're going to fill it up again this year. So it's a growing event, and a lot of the paddlers love to come out, and everybody gets to see each other again after not being together paddling on the rivers for such for months in some cases.
And there's a true camaraderie there. It just really seems like that. When I talk with you and other group members, it seems like, or just area paddlers, there's just a lot that comes into place with that community. And we have paddlers now that are coming from surrounding states and everything. That we have Zach, I mentioned, is coming down from Minnesota. He's in the middle of paddling the entire Mississippi, but he's doing it in sections. So he's going to be doing some more of that this year. We have some folks coming from upstate Illinois and Missouri, Arkansas. So
we have Dan Faust coming down. He did the Mississippi twice.
Wow.
Missouri.
Yep,
the
Dan
Illinois.
Be there.
Now he says he wants to do the Ohio. He's coming into town.
One of our
Great guy to talk to.
One of our speakers is coming all the way from the East Coast just for this event to speak at the event. So
no kidding.
It's like a reunion.
It's so cool. Well, and it seems like, and maybe it's just the way that social media works now, but it's so cool to see these individuals like going on these journeys. It just seems like more and more individuals are taking that journey through the Mississippi in some way or another. And like the individual in the canoe, that stopped into Grafton, or just like those. I just love to see that.
You mean Peter?
Yeah, that's
Peter
Frank.
That's just incredible, though. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just paddled the reverse loop. You hear about the loopers. He paddled it in reverse in a canoe. That's another story. But
that is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, he's definitely an adventurer. Yeah, great guy.
What I think is so cool is just the knowledge you guys can get out of this on Saturday, because Kevin Belford's going to be presenting Devil at the Confluence. This sounds really cool. Pre-roller blues of St. Louis. That's something that I would totally be into.
Me too. I love blues.
Dean Klinkenberg's going to do the music of Mississippi Valley. He is a great presenter too. He does the library a lot as well. And if you haven't seen him present, he's really good.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
Talk about our speakers this year that we have. So we have start off with Paul Meller, who's coming all the way from the East Coast to speak with us first, and he paddled the entire length of the Mississippi River.
Real quick, I'm on the wrong page on your website. I was on 2025. That's why I'm like not following you here. Now I'm better.
Right, because I was like, okay.
Yeah,
okay, now we're good. We're back on track.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Paul ran a marathon in every single state of the United States, and then looking for another adventure, he pedaled his bike across the United States, and then looking for another adventure in 2024, he paddled the entire length of the Mississippi, starting in Lake Itasca, Minnesota, all the way down to New Orleans, 2,300 miles. And he did it in 3 months and he started in May and finished in September.
That's incredible.
So he's going to talk about his journey.
Yeah, and he had some capsized in there as well, so he's got some interesting stories.
Yeah, he had 3 capsizes he's going to talk about. He said he ran it. He saw freighters and gators, and he's going to talk about all of that. So anyway, it's interesting to hear those folks talk about their journey and everything they go through.
This is so going to be cool.
And then next we have Jeff Rule, who's actually close by. He lives in Elsa, Illinois. He was a deckhand on a barge, a towboat for 9 years, and he used to talk about everything about towboats. And paddlers are interested in towboats, and we try to keep our distance from them and play it safe. And we want to hear their side when it comes to paddlers and that kind of thing. But all of the mechanics and ins and outs of everything that happens on a towboat. He's going to talk through all the equipment and everything that they do to go through a dam and everything. It's pretty fascinating. He's going to talk through all of that.
And he has some local stories as well. And he lives in Elsa now. Go Elsa.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have a local guy come in and talk about his experiences on the river from a different perspective than the paddlers.
Yeah, 1,000%. I love this. Well, and you know what's interesting to me, man? Those towboats. If they have, when Grafton had that event, man, people would just flock over there and see those towboats. It's a big deal. They're a big deal.
Yeah.
So, who's Faye speech? What's that going to be look like?
She's coming down from Hannibal, and she is the director and founder of Jim's Journey, which is the Huck Finn Freedom Center Museum there in Hannibal.
Wow.
So it's kind of a historic. Hannibal is such a fascinating town.
It's a
anyway.
fun place.
She's from Hannibal. She's going to be talking about the history of Hannibal, but more so on the struggles and tribulations of the Black community there, and just everything they went through. It's a little bit more of a historic history talk about the struggle with Black Americans there in Hannibal.
Absolutely.
And there's a tie-in, though, to the Huck Finn story, right? With that
yeah. Jim is one of the characters, a fictional character in the Huck Finn story by Mark Twain, and but he's actually based on a real person, Dan Quarles, and so she's going to talk about Dan and the similarities between Dan and the character, and she'll go through all that history. So.
Right. Who doesn't like a good Mark Twain story?
Oh, exactly. You guys got a moment to take a quick break?
Sure.
Yeah.
Mark Twain's real name was Samuel Clemens.
That's right.
That's the only time I sound smart. No, I stole that from Family Guy. 10:47. We'll take a quick break. More Daily Show next.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
At Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu, we help students of all ages build confidence, discipline, and real-world strength. Join a supportive community that challenges you to grow both on and off the mat. Experience the art of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu with a 7-day free trial at our new location. Call 618-795-2692 or visit AltonElite.com to start your journey today. Train hard, serve others, live elite at Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu.
Tomorrow isn't built by dreamers. It's built by doers. Because progress doesn't work unless we do. So at Ameren, we've been hard at work putting energy to work for you. Adding underground cables, installing advanced switches and sensors, storm hardening poles and power lines, making the energy grid stronger today so it can meet your needs tomorrow. Learn about projects in your area at At.AM.com/energyfuture.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation. Back 10:51, a little bit of change back with Katie and Craig Heaton, and back with the Mississippi River Water Show. Mississippi Meandering set for, I don't know why I almost said April. Like, I just, I don't know why I had April.
This Saturday.
Oh, I know why. Because my wedding's on April 25th.
What?
And I saw April 24th.
Congratulations. Don't forget that date.
See, I earned brownie points today. Normally I get in trouble on the show.
For that one.
Okay. Well, normally I get in trouble when I get home on what I say on the show. This time I'm in good graces.
Yes.
The 24th of January, you can have a really cool time. And don't listen to what I said to start off this conversation. That was last year's event. Paul Meller, Jeff Rule, Faye Dant, they're going to be in the building for 3 great speeches. Plus, Craig, we were saying that you give out an award every year, correct?
Yeah, we do. It's our Volunteer of the Year award. We're the Mississippi River Water Trail. We're a nonprofit. We're out there getting kids on the water, teaming up with colleges and getting them on the water, and different groups and everything. So we use a lot of volunteers and safety boaters that every year for all of our events. And so we have every year we give away an award for the Volunteer of the Year, and we'll be doing that at this event, Mississippi Meanderings. So
really cool stuff. And from 12 to 1 on Saturday, you come in early to meet and greet, have some fun, mingle, enjoy some coffee, some snacks, some great cello music. That'll be cool.
Mm-hmm. We're going to have some hot drinks for sure. It's a really cool day. Hot chocolate, coffee, tea. We'll have all the hot drinks.
We didn't order the weather. It's happening. So.
Before you leave your house, if you have a faucet that's on an exterior wall, go ahead and leave that drip before you come back.
Right.
I want to.
I want to, yeah.
But there's also an optional dinner at Old Bakery.
Afterwards. Yeah, there's for those that want to join us, all of our speakers and the folks organizing the event, other members of the Mississippi River Water Trail, we usually go. We are going to the Old Bakery Beer Company directly after meet 5:15, 5:30 or something. Then we'll have dinner and talk some more to fellow paddlers and folks that love the river.
This is going to be so cool. I can't believe I got this wrong when you literally threw this right in front of my face. Register at MississippiRiverWaterTrail.org. But there's a new or renewed $25 annual membership to the Water Trail Mississippi Water Trail Association, and it includes admission to this, correct?
Yeah, so the admission to the event is normally $15, and our membership to our organization is $15. But for $25, you can come to the event and attend the event and also be a member. So it's still a $5 savings there.
Absolutely. So. I love this. I think it's so cool. And I wish we can get more and more of the, families involved in this too, really just to celebrate and find something so healthy to do as a family too. Because Craig, you were telling me for a long time since you've come on this show, just all the really cool paddling opportunities that aren't just necessarily 5 minutes away or 10, but even within an hour, Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Missouri is just, we're lucky with Missouri being our neighbor here, because we have so many different paddling destinations in Missouri, from the Merrimack and the Current River and the Jacks Fork and the Black River and the 11 Point. It just goes on and on. You don't have what we have in surrounding states. But, I spent a lot of time paddling those rivers, but fell in love with the Mississippi. And that takes a little bit more skill to paddle on the Mississippi. And we have clinics. Every year we have clinics. This year we're loaded with them in May. It's on our website. So we teach people how to paddle on the Mississippi. It's not something that you just want to jump in a boat and get on the Mississippi River.
No, please.
You want to learn about the barge traffic. You want to learn about the buoys, the currents, the the wind speed and how that affects everything that you do on the river. So we teach you how to use marine radios to talk to the dams, when you want to lock through a dam. We teach you everything to be a paddler on the Mississippi. What kind of gear, what kind of boats do you need?
Right.
And you don't want to take a short boat on the Mississippi River, and you'll learn why if you go to the clinic. So
Absolutely. And then also, so we have a couple minutes left, and we'll wrap up again on the details. Firecracker race is going to be in August, correct?
Yeah, August 8th.
This is
having our
beautiful.
firecracker
You made
race.
these, correct?
Yeah, I made the awards last year, and I'm gonna make them again this year. So it's got some cedar from a buddy of mine that's got a sawmill, and I sand it down and put some resin with the sticker on there. So we had 88 racers last year. That number keeps growing every year. It's a 15-mile race on the Mississippi.
That's incredible.
From Grafton to Alton, and we just surround everybody with safety boaters, and then there's a motorboat on the water for safety also that follows the race crew down the river.
I've always said that. I don't know if it's going to get me in trouble. I think it'd be a great idea. I didn't pass this by Craig before I say this. What if we did like a gym bro category? Because I think they'd be humbled fast. You get these guys out there that are benching 450, and then they get out there for a mile and realize it's over. You can't go. It's tough. It ain't easy. And I love this though because it's great exercise, but it also, I'm sure you guys can attest this 10 times better because I haven't been out there. But to me, just by hearing from you and watching videos and pictures, you get a whole different appreciation of your area when you're down on the Mississippi or doing something like that and seeing it from the water up.
Yeah, like seeing the bluffs from the water is just awesome. Yeah. Or if you do a fall trip and you can see the colors of the leaves when you're going down the river, it's just beautiful. But we have had people who come to the firecracker race and they last as long as to put in, and then they're in the river, and then they decide they're going to get out of the river.
Yeah.
I mean, so they're,
that has happened.
That has actually happened. And we're like, maybe this boat isn't for you, or they bring the boat that they've never been in before.
Yeah, happened last year.
On a river they've never been on before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, nah, that's probably not for you this year. Yeah. That does happen.
It's safety, though, like making sure everything's done right. And before I let you guys go, for anybody that's interested in this organization or just to support it, what's the best kind of way to just describe the group and really what you guys are looking to achieve?
We're a local group here, the Mississippi River Water Trail. We are trying to show folks the appreciation of the Mississippi River. A lot of people think that it's just drive over water, but we think of it much more than that. You can get out there. There's a lot of places that you can experience a lot of serenity and peace paddling on the river, and it's just a joy. Once you get that skill set and you're out there paddling on a big body of water like that, and the beauty and the serenity, you'll really enjoy it.
I think one of the most important things is not thinking about the river as just commerce. Yeah. A lot of people think about the muddy Mississippi, the commerce Mississippi, but when you get out there and enjoy the peacefulness of the nature of it, where does your drinking water come from? And then you appreciate the fishing or the wildlife or the birding and all the flyway with the migration of birds. It's a beautiful river.
Absolutely. And you guys can learn more about this coming up this Saturday, the 24th, 12 to 5 p.m. It starts in 12 o'clock check-in till 1 o'clock. That's the meet and greet mingle time. And then just some really great speakers. We'll link everything in a write-up on RiverBender.com. Thank you for stopping by.
All right.
Alrighty, I'm out of here.
Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu, we help students of all ages build confidence, discipline, and real-world strength. Join a supportive community that challenges you to grow both on and off the mat. Experience the art of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu with a 7-day free trial at our new location. Call 618-795-2692 or visit AltonElite.com to start your journey today. Train hard, serve others, live elite at Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu. When you need a project done right, on budget, and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today. As America prepares to celebrate 250 years of freedom, there's never been a better time to show your pride. The Flag Keeper provides everything you need to display your flag with honor, from American state and U.S. Armed Service flags to flagpoles, accessories, and installation kits for homes and businesses across the Riverbend area. Call 618-467-0020 or visit theflagkeeper.com for your free estimate today.
Tomorrow isn't built by dreamers. It's built by doers. Because progress doesn't work unless we do. So at Ameren, we've been hard at work putting energy to work for you. Adding underground cables, installing advanced switches and sensors, storm hardening poles and power lines, making the energy grid stronger today so it can meet your needs tomorrow. Learn about projects in your area at Ameren.com/energyfuture.
Daily Show. Welcome back. So, just a quick news brief for you before we go ahead. We're having, as you see on your screen, a little bit of a technical issue getting on to our news today, but there is one news brief for you. Exciting news out of Alton High. Kind of a sentimental one, too. We now know who the head boys soccer coach is going to be. Alton High School proud to announce the hiring of Toby Hennessy as the head boys soccer coach at Alton High School. Coach Hennessy, a graduate of Alton High in Greenville, Illinois, attained a BS in elementary education. Toby has been a varsity assistant coach in the Alton High soccer program in the past 3 years, working side by side with my dad. Toby was instrumental in starting the Alton Irish and coaching with the Alton Irish Soccer Club and that program since 2016. He's also helped coach with Scott Gallagher since 2022. Here's what Athletic Director Chris Kacernik had to say about the hiring. Since Toby has been a member of our coaching staff the past 3 years and has had an extensive background in high school and club coaching in the area, we hope this will create an easy transition to his new role. We feel Coach Hennessy, with his contacts locally with the Alton Irish Soccer Club, will provide the connections needed for the Redbird soccer program moving forward. In developing our local area talent, Toby's love for the game is evident with energy and passion he exuberates during every interaction you have with them. We're excited to have Coach Hennessy work with our student athletes this summer and look forward to seeing Redbird soccer next fall under his direction. And really exciting for him. Congratulations to Toby on the new era of the Alton High Redbird soccer program. Also out of Alton High, they're proud to announce that Jennifer Scheiber Arcega is going to be the head boys volleyball coach at Alton High School for the spring season 2026. She is teaching Spanish at the Alton High School and was the varsity assistant boys coach last year. The boys team returns as a good nucleus and is hoping to build on last year's record. Jennifer's is replacing Carson Freeman, who stepped down after 1 year with a 9-20 record. Here's what Athletic Director Kosernik had to say about this. Always great having a teacher as a coach on our staff, which is, in this day and age, becoming harder and harder to find. We are still an education-based program, and teachers understand that role that athletics can play in student athletes in their high school career. We hope it will be an easy transition since she served in the role as an assistant in the program last spring, hoping Jennifer can provide the consistency that this program needs and the work ethic to raise the standard for the Redbirds in this program. And that's just your news brief at 10:05. We're going to come back and chat with Lacy McDonald right around 10:10 when she stops by the studio. Like I said, no top of the hour news. You can see that right there at RiverBender.com. We'll come back with more next.
Struggling with depression that just won't go away? At Precision TMS, we offer a non-invasive, drug-free treatment designed to target the areas of the brain linked to mood regulation. Using FDA-cleared transcranial magnetic stimulation, gentle magnetic pulses help reactivate underperforming brain circuits without surgery or sedation. Many patients experience real relief, even after other treatments haven't worked. Our experienced team provides personalized care every step of the way. Contact Precision TMS today to see if TMS therapy is right for you.
Throughout all life stages, you need someone in your corner, guiding you on your health and wellness journey. At OSF Healthcare, that's your primary care provider. Your OSF primary care provider is there for every stage of life. Find a provider today at osfhealthcare.org/primary.
As America prepares to celebrate 250 years of freedom, there's never been a better time to show your pride. The Flag Keeper provides everything you need to display your flag with honor, from American state and U.S. Armed Service flags to flagpoles, accessories, and installation kits for homes and businesses across the Riverbend area. Call 618-467-0020 or visit theflagkeeper.com for your free estimate today. Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
Tomorrow isn't built by dreamers. It's built by doers. Because progress doesn't work unless we do. So at Ameren, we've been hard at work putting energy to work for you. Adding underground cables, installing advanced switches and sensors, storm hardening poles and power lines, making the energy grid stronger today so it can meet your needs tomorrow. Learn about projects in your area at Ameren.com/energyfuture.
At Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu, we help students of all ages build confidence, discipline, and real-world strength. Join a supportive community that challenges you to grow both on and off the mat. Experience the art of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu with a 7-day free trial at our new location. Call 618-795-2692 or visit AltonElite.com to start your journey today. Train hard, serve others, live elite at Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Welcome back. Sorry, we're running out of time. Daily Show, 10:11. I didn't know what to title this. That's why I was like, I'll let this music run for a second. What the hell is a dirigible? I don't even know how to spell that.
Okay, so it's spelled Dirigible.
I'll just look it up in the article.
Just telling CJ that it's hard for me to pronounce because the British pronunciation and the American English pronunciation are different. So the British pronunciation is dirigible. And
ridiculous.
The American one is I like the spell. And the American one is dirigible. I think I did that thing where you go online and you make them like tell you how something's pronounced.
I do that. It works.
It works really well. And then, but here's the thing: I've listened to a lot of audiobooks where a British narrator has said dirigible. Because when you're talking about like World War II and a lot of the like the airship stuff that happened during that time period, dirigible, as they would say it, is the pronunciation. So that's what's in my head. But dirigible is the American English pronunciation.
It's like, have you ever heard David Attenborough say orangutan?
No,
like that's not. It's like orangutan or something like that. It is like just unbearable.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not trying to pick on the British today. They're great people. I just it
throws you off sometimes when it's when it's like things.
I think we should have a summit on this. I mean, it's really got to be discussed. I mean, it is like some of this I think they do on purpose. I just do. With that being said, so we're talking Hindenburg-esque airship. Yes? No? Not quite.
I would have to check on you look at what the Hindenburg exactly was like, because I did a little bit of research on this. So a blimp is like an airship that doesn't have an internal structure. It's just held up with air. Like the structure itself is because it's blown up. And from what I understand, this kind of airship, and we're talking about a TC-7 military airship, had an internal structure. So it was held up with air, but even if it didn't have air in it, it still would have had that general look instead of like just being a deflated balloon.
Huh. What was the name of that? C-17?
TC-7.
Wow, TC-7.
TC-7.
That should have been a T-17.
Sorry.
So anyway, why did it have to come down to Alton though and get why was that such a big deal?
Okay, so that was the best part about this article. They kept saying, we know it's not a big deal that we had dirigible go over Alton today. We're only telling you about this because there was some specific reason why it was interesting. So the one that I was talking about that happened on January 8th was the first time that dirigible had gone over the city during a snowstorm.
Oh.
So,
wow.
Yeah, it was apparently a big snowstorm and it sailed majestically over the city. Altonians frequently saw airships fly above the city and had gotten used to it, but it flew at a low elevation, and the motor with I guess the silence of the snow was really obvious. And so 1,000 people came out to look. Mayor Davis and other city officials were inspecting a site where they were proposing to have a new sanitary sewer. And they looked up, so they're outside, they looked up and could see the crew members on the airship. So it was close enough for that. So it circled over the Fairmount neighborhood and then headed back towards Scott Field, which is now Scott Air Force Base, which is where it was housed. And then also that same day, the largest semi-rigid dirigible in the world, the RS-1, made its maiden voyage from Scott Field, but it wasn't visible from Alton.
It was. I did look up if it was somewhat similar.
Oh, okay.
Kind of the same idea, but it was just, the Zeppelin had aluminum alloy.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's more, they call it an airship at that point.
Well, I think they're all airships.
I don't know. A rigid airship.
Okay, so this is a semi-rigid airship.
So it has somewhat of a ship.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah, okay,
See, so we're doing some research.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're doing some research today.
Yes.
I got to satisfy.
So I guess it would be like blimp and then dirigible like we're talking about here, and then one of the rigid airships.
Really cool stuff. Cool. So what was your takeaway from this? Because to me, I just, knowing what I know now about Altonians, and I say that lovingly as one, as a I mean, I would hate to use the term. What do they call those in Harry Potter? Whenever they have like the generational like wizards, what do they call those? I feel like I'm kind of like, you know, we've been around for a while generationally. The family has is what I'm getting at.
Got it. You've been Altonians for a long time.
Altonians for life, you know.
Got it.
Like many of us. But the Woody's chicken craze. Okay, we're waiting 12 and a half hours for, and I love it because it got me a lot of views, and it was the best thing, and it was so good for them.
Yes, yeah,
but
absolutely.
knowing how people reacted for that, a beloved staple.
Yes.
How did we act? Seriously, looking up at this thing, and it says like U.S. Army on it. Did people at first think like, are we going to?
Well, here's the thing. By the time...
You know what I mean? Like, was there any skepticism raised? Like, when they initially see this blimp drop down?
I don't know, because this is 1926, and they've been seeing them for a while.
So it's not really scary then, I
No.
guess.
I don't think it was scary
at
all.
If I see this low-hanging U.S. Army blimp, I'm like, whoa, what are we doing here?
Here's where it got scary.
Okay.
So, they apparently ordinarily attracted little attention. Mm-hmm. And so I went to find other times when they mentioned dirigibles flying over Alton.
Dirigibles.
Just do either pronunciation.
Strictly English show now.
So in June of 1926, there was almost a dirigible disaster when...
What a headline.
I know. It almost landed in the middle of Broadway at Market Street. Like,
oh, wow.
Actually, and it also narrowly avoided hitting the grain elevator.
Now that would have been something.
Yeah. So it was apparently so low that you could see the people in it trying to fix the problem. And they had to turn the dirigible's nose upwards so it would rise, and like just barely got it. So it was just right over the downtown buildings.
Oh, man.
So...
That'd be like a
that
movie,
was scary.
you know, like you're looking out your office window and you're like, what the hell, you know?
Yeah. So I think that kind of thing.
Yeah, that is scary.
Was scary, but it was usually things like there was another article from the.
Was it because of the Air Force Base being so?
Yes,
close?
Okay. Yeah, that's where they were all based.
Okay.
So Scott Field, which is now Scott Air Force Base, was where they were
all anchored,
constructing and testing these airships. So like that was the place in the United States that all this was going on, and we just happened to be really close to it. But in the previous May, in May 1925, I think it's the same, the TC-7 dirigible, so the same one, landed right near what was then Western Military Academy, and they wanted to show the cadets like what this was like, what the dirigible was. And Major Ralph Jackson, who was the principal of Western Military, was one of the passengers. So the part I liked about this story was that they had the cadets pull the craft to the ground and then just hold the ropes until they were ready to leave. But that was an hour and a half later. So all these kids, these teenagers, just holding on to a dirigible for an hour and a half while everybody was looking at it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And they were going to land it on the grounds of Western Military Academy.
Did they get cigarette breaks or anything?
Maybe. This is 1925.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
But then they decided that was a bad idea because of the buildings, and so they moved it over to the plowed field on the Young farm.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
10:20. We'll take a quick break and come back with Lacy McDonald. More show next.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
At Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu, we help students of all ages build confidence, discipline, and real-world strength. Join a supportive community that challenges you to grow both on and off the mat. Experience the art of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu with a 7-day free trial at our new location. Call 618-795-2692 or visit AltonElite.com to start your journey today. Train hard, serve others, live elite at Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu.
Tomorrow isn't built by dreamers. It's built by doers. Because progress doesn't work unless we do. So at Ameren, we've been hard at work putting energy to work for you. Adding underground cables, installing advanced switches and sensors, storm hardening poles and power lines, making the energy grid stronger today so it can meet your needs tomorrow. Learn about projects in your area at Ameren.com/energyfuture.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation. Back. Oh, no, we aren't. Now we're back. Daily Show. Lacy McDonald in the studio 100 years ago. So,
yes,
with this, it was such a frequent sighting. What would it be equivalent to now? Like, is it seeing like just an airplane?
Yeah, probably.
Huh. What do you write about this next week?
Glad we cleared that up.
That was kind of easy.
I wrote about the Ice Cream Manufacturers Association meeting that happened in Alton this week 100 years ago.
Big business back then.
Big business, yeah.
Was the McFlurry machine broke then too? Is
yes,
that what they were all meeting
always
about?
Been broken.
Is that what they were meeting about? So when was it just like local restaurants and stuff, or was it like a national thing?
It was the Illinois Association, and the president, I think, came down from Chicago, but I think he was going to be in the area, so that's why they had the meeting. That was part of why they had the meeting. But it was people from surrounding counties, St. Louis, and they all came together to talk shop, is what it said, and then also have a reception for the president.
When does your article come out? Thursday?
I send them to Sydney on Thursday, and then she schedules them depending on what else is coming out. She schedules them in the next couple of days. So sometimes it's Thursday. It's never before Thursday because I haven't sent it yet. So
bingo.
Thursday or later.
You know, George Fuller helps you out a lot with these. It seems like he's been helping them quite a bit lately.
He sends me, he goes through the newspaper, and then he sends me a bunch of articles that he thinks are interesting. And some of them I look further into, and I either can't find enough to make it work, or I don't find it interesting enough to keep going.
How many of those do you go, wow, that was a dud?
No, it's not even that. It's that I've done this for like a year and a half now.
So you got a feel
and
of
so I got
it?
a feel of like how much work it's going to be versus what I'm going to be able to find. So there have been some where he sent them, and it is interesting, but I know that it's going to require so much background research that it is going to be a lot more time than I can spare.
That's true.
But yeah, so he sends me a
You
bunch.
happen to be busy at the library.
I happen to be busy at the library. So he sends a bunch, and then I take one, and then I say, thank you for finding this, George.
I thank him too.
Yeah.
I really do.
Good
I
job.
love these stories. So going back into Lacy life, how is life in the family?
It's fine. I feel like this is the time of year where everybody's just a little bit sick.
Are you prepared? Yeah. Are your kids sick?
No, they're fine.
Oh, good. Okay, I was about to say, because this would be the worst weekend for that coming up. Because, and to hell with the weather. Who does the snowstorm thing on a Saturday, I mean, I'm not trying to complain. We aren't going to get ice at all. I see, and I was right. At first, people mocked me. They mocked me, Lacy.
For what?
Let me tell you why. I came here on Monday. I said, listen, I'm not trying to be the little weather guy that's working with Schnucks, and because I do think that Schnucks needs milk sales, and they tell the weather people, snow's coming, get the people in for their French toast ingredients that they will never utilize for French toast.
Right.
Well, so I said, it just says 12 to 15 inches of snow. I'm not trying to scare you guys, but that's what my weather app's saying.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so wrong. Oh, look at, CJ being an idiot again. And what happens? All of a sudden, that same day, you got a guy from Fox 2. Well, we aren't going to see much snow. It's going to be just south of us. Nothing to see here. They take it out of the weather app. The next day, they put in ice. Then they take out the ice and put in more snow. And then now everyone's like, well, we're getting snow now. Not saying it's...
I already said that.
I already told you that. You don't even need to watch the cable or network or local news anymore. What? For them to be wrong for 4 days?
Yeah,
and then
you were right the whole time.
See, exactly. You got the information. You could have been at Schnucks 3 days ago. And it's going to be 0 degrees.
Ugh.
And any good events coming up at the library for genealogy? Because you guys do have quite a bit coming up. That's why I actually did want to talk to you.
No, we had 2 last week. So we had really great ones. The Nature Institute, Ramona Pollard from the Nature Institute came and talked about the history of the Nature Institute. And then on Saturday...
She's great.
She's so great.
I mean, they are really good people.
Yeah, they do a nice job. And it was really interesting, too, because there was a lot I didn't know about it. Like, I knew some about how the land came to be part of TNI, but I didn't know all the background of everything. So that was wonderful. And then we had Norma Asadorian talk about Lincoln Place in Granite City and Armenian immigration and immigration from other places too, of people who came to work in the
That's really cool.
Granite City industries. So our next big program, we have branching out our genealogy programs will be the next thing.
And not to February. It just seems like the more and more I learn them, and just the tidbit stuff I hear, like the country is a melting pot, yes, but the Midwest, really specifically, like in the St. Louis area, seem to be really just a diverse cultural mecca for so many people. And I don't know if it's because they went to the Mississippi River or whatever, and I don't know. I'm not an expert. It's really cool to have that many different types of backgrounds and different cultures really in the area.
Yeah, I think manufacturing was a huge part of it because then you're getting immigrants who are just looking for jobs to be able to make enough money to support themselves in a new country. But yeah, I think it's really important to respect the fact that we've always benefited from having immigrants in our communities and who are have been here for a really long time, or we have Norma was talking about how they still have immigration to Granite City, but just who is coming has changed. So in the early part of the 1900s, it was Bulgarians and Armenians and a lot of Eastern Europe and into Asia. And then now there are a lot more Mexican immigrants. Wow. And they're still, contributing in the community. And that's why they have a really great soccer program. In Granite City, she said there were a couple of, I don't think they're people of Mexican descent who years ago had come in and started working on the soccer program. And then they had in 1940, it was like the Boys of Lincoln Place. They won the state championship in basketball. And I'm going to get the facts about this wrong, but I think that they were all from immigrant families, or most of them from immigrant families. And so they did all of their basketball plays in another language.
Oh,
so
wow.
the other team didn't know what they were saying. I want to say Bulgarian. I'm probably going to get that wrong. But so they were able to use this sort of as a special skill against other teams because no one else knew what they were talking about. So I think it's really cool to see those stories about.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So cool. Lacy, it's always great chatting it up with
you.
You too. Another good Wednesday, and we'll take a quick break. We're going to come back and talk about a Galentine's Day event right after this one.
All right.
Struggling with depression that just won't go away? At Precision TMS, we offer a non-invasive, drug-free treatment designed to target the areas of the brain linked to mood regulation. Using FDA-cleared transcranial magnetic stimulation, gentle magnetic pulses help reactivate underperforming brain circuits without surgery or sedation. Many patients experience real relief, even after other treatments haven't worked. Our experienced team provides personalized care every step of the way. Contact Precision TMS today to see if TMS therapy is right for you.
Throughout all life stages, you need someone in your corner, guiding you on your health and wellness journey. At OSF Healthcare, that's your primary care provider. Your OSF primary care provider is there for every stage of life. Find a provider today at osfhealthcare.org/primary.
As America prepares to celebrate 250 years of freedom, there's never been a better time to show your pride. The Flag Keeper provides everything you need to display your flag with honor, from American state and U.S. Armed Service flags to flagpoles, accessories, and installation kits for homes and businesses across the Riverbend area. Call 618-467-0020 or visit theflagkeeper.com for your free estimate today.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
Tomorrow isn't built by dreamers. It's built by doers. Because progress doesn't work unless we do. So at Amrit, we've been hard at work putting energy to work for you. Adding underground cables, installing advanced switches and sensors, storm hardening poles and power lines, making the energy grid stronger today so it can meet your needs tomorrow. Learn about projects in your area at Ameren.com/energyfuture.
At Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu, we help students of all ages build confidence, discipline, and real-world strength. Join a supportive community that challenges you to grow both on and off the mat. Experience the art of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu with a 7-day free trial at our new location. Call 618-795-2692 or visit AltonElite.com to start your journey today. Train hard, serve others, live elite at Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Welcome back. Daily Show, 1036, a little bit of change. You know, we are close to February 14th, and there's a lot. I mean, it's Valentine's and the Mardi Gras and all that fun stuff's right there before, in between. But before that, you got to get the friends together and have a Galentine's Day experience. That's the big thing nowadays. That's kind of cool to watch that take place.
It is. It gives us bonding time.
And Mandy Clark's here. She's the owner of True North Aesthetics Company. Galentine's Day event set for February the 7th. This is going to be a pretty long one, all day long, and there's a lot of folks involved in this. Are you excited?
I'm very excited. The thought behind it was just to get women together and celebrate our successes. And we have a lot of women-owned businesses in the area, and this event's going to let us highlight everybody's talents and what they bring and what's offered in our area.
Well, and take me through, before we talk about the event, just True North and how it came to be.
Well, aesthetics is kind of personal to me. I'm not your normal, super confident, beauty girly girl. I kind of never really felt like I belonged in that. I had to find my way in it after losing 130 pounds, finding my self-esteem and confidence. I wanted to help other people.
It's incredible.
So I didn't feel like I belonged in places of beauty. I felt out of place and judged, which might have been my own conception. That's how I felt. I wanted other people to feel completely comfortable and know that they could come to a place and feel judge-free.
Well, and 1,000% congratulations on your fitness journey and the health journey too. You know, take me through the services you provide at True North and all the ways that you can help us help ourselves.
I currently offer tox treatment, so like wrinkle reducers, get rid of the 11s and our little frown lines. I offer skincare products to help us meet our skin goals. I've got Color Science, which is a makeup line. It is mineral based and has built-in SPF. I do microneedling, and I offer PDGF, which is going to help stimulate collagen production. And really then overall, just, I'm there to listen to my clients while they're there. They're most vulnerable when they're with me, telling me the things they're insecure about and want to feel better about.
One, I'm sure that come with that, and I'm sure you know this just by being on your journey yourself, is when you start to look at those options, to refine and refresh, it, also comes, the research that comes with it, and I'm sure the uncomfortability of, okay, now I'm going in for the first time, is this actually going to be right for me? What's that conversation look like for folks that maybe do have that trepidation or that kind of hang up?
I think it's important to keep the goals realistic.
Yeah.
I'm not a surgeon. You're not going to come in. You're not going to come in and get a facelift from me. It's what you said. It's about a refresh, and it's about talking to them about what bothers them when they look in the mirror. What is it that we can improve upon? But to always remember what you like when you look in the mirror.
Absolutely. So what can you do to get rid of my crow's feet when I smile?
Come see me. I'll hit you with some Taxify, and we'll get you glowing. It's got the peptides in there.
There you go. And there's also individuals. I've always been fascinated by the aesthetics and how it can help, because I know for some people get it for their migraines or some type of those issues. Do you work with individuals like that, or is it more for the
I do not right now. I do mine just purely for the aesthetic purposes of appearance.
Well, it's good to know too for the public, and going into this too, I think it's cool that you're bringing so many people together in the health and wellness industries to do this experience, because you're really making it one where it's not here's just a goodie bag and 2 tables. This is,
I do have goodie bags.
We're going to get to that. But it ain't just your mama's goodie bag. I mean, this is going to be cool. You have, I can't even begin to count. That's why I'm in radio.
I have about 30
vendors,
yes,
for a whole day experience.
But from 4 to 8 in the evening, I will have some really phenomenal ladies with me. So I came prepared.
And this will be at Post Commons. Before we talk about the vendors, how do we get tickets, or how do we sign up and register?
There are no tickets. This is purely a community event.
That's awesome.
It's really about highlighting what these women do, and I want to also give back to the community.
Yeah.
That's something that's deeply important to me. To always give back. And
not to cut you off, I'm sorry I'm doing this, but
you're good.
I really thought this would be because I'm going to be honest, I don't really like to do a lot of research before events, because it's good to learn with the audience, and I'm not kind of stale with them going through the 5 W's, the who, what, when, where's, and why's. But I would have thought, seriously, you would have had an Eventbrite link that says, $15 to go in. So I think it's really cool that you're doing this from a community standpoint.
I really, for myself, I think it's important to give back, and I want my company to be community based. When we pour into other people, that's how we rise together as a community.
That's so cool.
And these women all do different things, and I want to be able to, so no tickets, there's no ticket, but I would like everybody to bring a toiletry. So I would like to give back to our Oasis Women's Center. They do so much in our community, and I don't care if you bring a toothbrush, a box of tampons, deodorant. something to, this whole event's going to highlight from women who are struggling to our successes with our businesses, and then hopefully future successes with the scholarship.
Well, and it becomes a whole thing about community and empowerment, and really just a cycle that we like to talk about more instead of talking about the bad. And we just had on, for anyone interested, ahead of this event, the new executive director of Oasis, in a great interview. You can see that at RiverBender.com on demand, but really a great group to partner up with.
Yeah, they're wonderful.
And I love that. So, box of tampons, a toiletry item, and really that goes so far.
That's your ticket.
Yeah.
Just bring something to give back.
Wow, I love this. And now, take me through. So this is all local women-owned businesses.
This is all local women-owned businesses.
Really making it Galentine's here.
We are.
Yeah.
We're making it Galentine's. Good News Brewing Company. They'll be there serving
I've heard a lot
pizza,
of great things.
and yeah, they've got great stuff. I did ask if they will do like a nice girly frou-frou who made pink drink for us. So let's see if they deliver. Post Commons. God love them. They served up their venue for free for us to support this event.
Really cool.
So I can't thank them enough for that. They have been wonderful.
So cool. I love that.
I kind of started with my friends. I randomly had this idea 2 weeks ago. Is where it came from. I just had this thought, shot out some messages to my friends. Tabitha Schulte, if you are...
Is that seriously how it happened?
Yeah, no,
That's
100%.
Good for you.
I was helping a client book an appointment, but I was scrolling my Facebook. I promise I listened to everybody, but
sometimes
I multitask
I get in trouble doing it on my show all the time.
And I saw some other friend of mine. Her name is Jackie. She owns Toast of the Town, and she was posting her event walls and doing Galentine parties. If you're not familiar with Jackie, she's just
I'll have to get her on the show too.
Just so bubbly and wonderful. But she is so versatile with her party walls. She does shot and champagne walls. We do she does birthday parties with like moose cups. She does corporate events, holiday parties. She of course does weddings, but she really ventures outside of that box, and she can elevate any event you put together.
That's incredible. That'll be really fun.
But I saw her post, and I had just booked a talks party for a coworker of mine, and I was like, I wonder if I, collaborate with her. And then I shot another message to my friend Angie. She owns the pavilion at Gillespie West. She has just got an eye for decor, and she has got some beautiful pieces you can rent for events.
Uh-huh.
She will be bringing those pieces to the event and setting up a lovely selfie wall so that you can take pictures with that. And if you have, she's got this just gorgeous property that they host weddings and showers and lots of events at. Messaged her, and then I was like, what if I shoot a message to a venue and see what they think? And it just snowballed from there. I messaged my girlfriend Tabitha at Fitness for the Soul.
Uh-huh.
They're in Nautilus. If you don't know Tabitha, everybody needs a Tabitha in their life. I've said for years when I grew up, I'm going to be Tab. She's amazing. She's been life-changing for myself, and she just has a heart that is unmatched, and she just helps other people with their journeys with weight loss, personal training, massage, lashes. And she was in. She's like, I'll do it. She was in too. So it just kept growing.
And that's where you're located at, correct?
I am. I share a room with Tab at Nautilus and Alton.
That's perfect.
And she's honestly who propelled me to do this, because she believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. She's just an amazing person.
I think it's great. And during this conversation, just the last couple of seconds, you saw some of the vendors that are going to be there, all 30 of them, plus the interactive experiences. And there's ways to give back. Like we said, bring a toiletry for Oasis Women's Center, but also, can we talk about the scholarship?
Oh, yes, please.
So there's going to be a nursing scholarship fundraiser component.
Yes. So education was vital to my success where I am today.
Oh, yeah.
16 years ago, I was dependent on income-based housing and, our community programs. And
congratulations.
People. So education is how I got here, and I want to make sure that other people can have access to the education they want to reach the dreams that they have. And I reached out to Lewis and Clark because my dream was to be able to do this, and we talked about it, and we got together, and we now offer True North Nursing Scholarship, and we will be fundraising at the event. And hopefully we'll be able to surpass our goal and offer multiple students opportunities.
Lewis and Clark's got a great nursing program.
Oh, they have a phenomenal nursing program. They're wonderful.
Is that where you...
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I am a little biased.
Did you have to take microbiology?
I did take some.
We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. More Daily Show comes your way next.
At Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu, we help students of all ages build confidence, discipline, and real-world strength. Join a supportive community that challenges you to grow both on and off the mat. Experience the art of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu with a 7-day free trial at our new location. Call 618-795-2692 or visit AltonElite.com to start your journey today. Train hard, serve others, live elite at Alton Elite Jiu Jitsu. When you need a project done right, on budget, and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today. As America prepares to celebrate 250 years of freedom, there's never been a better time to show your pride. The Flag Keeper provides everything you need to display your flag with honor, from American state and U.S. Armed Service flags to flagpoles, accessories, and installation kits for homes and businesses across the Riverbend area. Call 618-467-0020 or visit theflagkeeper.com for your free estimate today.
Tomorrow isn't built by dreamers. It's built by doers. Because progress doesn't work unless we do. So at Ameren, we've been hard at work putting energy to work for you. Adding underground cables, installing advanced switches and sensors, storm hardening poles and power lines, making the energy grid stronger today so it can meet your needs tomorrow. Learn about projects in your area at Ameren.com/energyfuture.
Welcome back, Daily Show. Wrapping up the Wednesday that it has been, 10:50 with True North Aesthetics and this Galentine's experience. It's coming up February the 7th at Post Commons, 4 to 8 p.m. That's going to be a fun day. 31 vendors, right? Did we say 30? 31?
Yes.
30 vendors. I added one. Might as well.
I might have another one. I have a hard time saying no. I'm like, we have space for 20, but let me make it work.
We'll fit you in. With that being said, before we go into the event, we're just kind of talking a little bit. You are at Nautilus in the Fitness for the Soul.
Fitness for the Soul with Tabitha Schulte. She owns it there. I rent a room from her.
Mm-hmm. And your normal operation is Thursday through Sunday?
Yes.
And the best way to do so is by doing online booking?
Book online on my website, or you can just shoot me a text message. I'm very accessible.
Perfect.
I'm night shift, though, so it might take me a minute to get back to you, but I will always return messages.
There you go. And we'll link all of that into a write-up on Riverbender. So going into this... one more thing. Events that you do and you can be a part of.
So one of the things that aside from I wanted it to feel like a judgment-free zone with my company, I wanted... it's so expensive, and it feels unattainable to people because of the price. So I wanted to find ways to offer price breaks to make it more affordable. So I do in-home parties, themed Tupperware for talks, have 5 friends over, and the hostess gets 30% off, so it's more affordable. I do run a referral program, so if you refer people, you get discounts. And then just event specials, just trying to make it to where everybody gets to feel good about themselves.
I love it.
That's the goal.
Back to February the 7th. 30 vendors, and let's just go right back. And I love doing this because that way people don't have to look at my ugly mug for a little bit. On the screen here, you'll see some of the vendors. We'll go to that other page too, but let's go down the gauntlet here. I mean, from wellness on, who do you want to start with?
Oh gosh, so I've already told you about Tab, who obviously is just amazing. But let's see, I've got Laura from Full Circle Function. Oh, she just sent me something. They are now offering this thing called a Celestial Med Bed. So at Full Circle Function, they offer IV therapy, vitamin injections, and just all around full health wellness stuff. But they're getting this Celestial Med Bed in, and they're very excited about it. It uses like infrared therapy, and it's kind of designed to help restore balanced energy to your body. It helps improve sleep quality, energy levels, reduces stress and anxiety. They're very excited about it. So it is totally something you should check out.
That's really good to know. And then take me through it. So we got Fitness for the Soul. Healing Touch will be there as well.
Yes.
First Class Chiropractic. And are they all going to have booths?
Everybody gets a 6-foot table.
Nice.
Yes, they all get a 6-foot table. Some people are going to be sharing. So like First Class Chiropractic, she has Heather Zinden. She does yoga and massage. And they will be sharing a space. Dr. Ellie, she's awesome. She's really great about encouraging women to stay active and new moms. And she does a Mommy and Me workout with, you can bring your children so you can still stay active. And I think that's amazing that she does that.
And Tara Hurst will be there as well. She's great. And
she is. She is actually an international best-selling author, and she's a personal friend, and I think she is amazing. She's another one that I immediately texted and says, Tara, I don't know what I'm doing, but I want to make this happen. And, she's just one of those people who are like, okay, well, let's do it. And so she helps women with their mindset, their wellness, and, personal growth. And I've got Thriving Willow. She's also a coaching company who...
Really cool.
Yeah, she's got her own personal journey that she wants to help people on theirs. One thing that I'm very excited about is Grit and Grace. So they are going to be doing menopause education for women.
Oh, wow. That's important.
Super cool because we all know it's coming, but by golly, they don't tell us nothing about it.
And I hate to say it because I'm a guy, like, some guy telling you this and patronizing you, but it kind of just feels like it's not talked about enough.
It isn't.
And
we all know that we're going to have hot flashes and dry up like the Sahara Desert, but we aren't told anything. So she's going to have some education, and hopefully, it'll be nice. We all get to learn from that.
I really do like that.
All you can do is laugh.
You can, but you got to talk. To me, it's life, and you got to talk about these things.
And you don't hear about
and don't feel self-conscious or embarrassed or ashamed by it.
It's wonderful that we're going to have these women who are so involved in women's health and issues and want to educate.
Happy Family Chiropractic will be there too?
Yes, and they're a little different than your normal chiropractic. Okay. They kind of focus on nervous systems and children as well, so that's different.
That is interesting. And then, so where do we go next? So we have wellness covered.
Well, we'll go ahead and do like my artist across the board here. So I've got Brittany Bowman. She'll be there. She'll be doing makeup. She's so talented. I've seen several of her clients that she's done, and they're amazing. She specializes in weddings and events, and she's just stunning. I've got Kayla White. She'll be there doing tattoos. She's going to be running a special $50 tattoos for the event, and her pieces are they're just beautiful. She's so talented, and they all have meaning. I will also have piercings by Nurse Katie, which is cool. So you'll have a nurse there doing
legitimate piercings and all that, and healthy and all that good stuff.
I have a lot of nurses popping up on my roster here. Bryn from House of Hair. They will be doing like tinsel and feathers in the hair, which
that'll be cool.
Fun.
Yeah,
definitely a fun thing. Another vendor I would love to highlight. It's called Streets of Gold. I work with these girls. They are a pair of ER nurses, and they have a heart of gold. They do. They give back every year. They do a medical mission trip to Zambia.
Wow.
And they make these earrings, and that is their fundraiser on how they fund their medical mission trip every year. So they are changing lives across the world. They're so just amazing.
That's incredible. Seriously.
I have some incredible people lined up here. They're so impressive. I'll have True Nomad bags. They're just really feminine, kind of adventurous bags that I'm obsessed with right now. Jay Bloom. Lindsay's awesome. She's going to have some great permanent jewelry deals for everybody, some grab-and-go things for Valentine's, and sales on her retired pieces. So great deals with her. I'm excited about Debbie. I've recently been speaking with her. Very, positive, upbeat lady. She's got these baby doll sheeps, and she creates, I know it sounds weird, but she creates natural soap from goat milk, and everything is natural.
That is really cool.
And
wow.
Yeah, they're cute when they're done. Like, she makes them all pretty. And
That's really
cute.
cool.
And then Wild Roots, if nobody has heard of her, she is local, and I'll be shocked if you haven't heard of her, because this magnesium cream she makes has got like a cult following. I heard about the magnesium cream. Like, I heard about it from many people, so I cannot wait to personally try it. But all of her products, she grows her own herbs and infuses them into these products.
I love that. That's perfect.
It's just amazing. And then kind of thrown in there, I've got Diane Dick. She's just fantastic. You'll love her when you meet her. But she's going to be there to support growth and celebrate businesses with her legacy training and development. She's a leader in staff development, and she's a passionate advocate for J.C. Maxwell's leadership principles.
Mm-hmm.
She's actually currently doing a think tank mastermind 8-week course. It's called the Growth Collaborative. You can easily find that online to sign up if anybody's interested. It is just now getting going. Gosh, sorry.
No, I'm glad. You're making this easy for me.
These ladies are fantastic. And who doesn't like desserts? We love desserts and treats. So I will have Toots Truffles and Treats. Erica from Sweetie's Cakery. She's done so many cakes for me. That one, she just pours her whole heart into everything she does. She's so creative, beautiful person. I've got Whitney with Sweet Intentions. She makes chocolate creations that look delicious and are delicious. Olivia, she's baked, which I love the name of her business. She just recently opened her webpage where you can order her stuff, but she specializes.
You can get baked.
You can.
There you go.
She offers pistachio dark chocolate cookies, which she is known for.
That should be a T-shirt for her. I'm just saying. I threw out a good marketing piece.
She's really playing it up.
Yeah.
We're going to have one of her aprons in our raffle baskets.
Good.
Yes, she's just awesome. I mean, these ladies, goodness, I've gotten to meet some really special people while coordinating this.
This is so cool. Well, so this all happens February the 7th. It's 4 to 8 p.m. I don't know why I threw a 10 out. I don't know what's happening.
I don't want to be awake at 10.
So no, me either. 4 to 8 p.m. And this is going to be really fun. Get the girls together. Go have some fun.
Yes, and come support the scholarship, please. So we're going to have a great lineup with.
Support the scholarship and also support Oasis.
Please.
And
they do so much good in our community. They've touched so many lives.
Before I let you go, I'd be bad at my job if we didn't touch on the goodie bags.
Yes, I love goodie bags. So everybody loves something. So what I've wanted to do is make sure that you remembered all these vendors that you met.
Yeah.
You know, it's a whirlwind you're going through. Oh, also, if anybody knows a local female artist, I want a musician to be playing
that'd be cool.
music.
We know a ton. Come on, guys.
Come on. I need
What's
somebody.
the best way to get in touch with you on that?
When you go to my website, you will see my phone number. That is me. So
Perfect.
Just shoot me a text,
What's
shoot
the
me an
website?
email. True North Aesthetics co.com.
Perfect.
And just reach out. I would love to highlight a female artist that would like to be seen, just kind of set a vibe. But
that'd be perfect.
Yeah, I'm so excited about the fundraiser and all the things. We're going to have goodie bags. See, I told you, don't let me get off the tangent. So goodie bags. It's important that you guys remember everybody you met. And so we're going to put together bags. Everybody's going to put in something about their business, whether this is the service we offer. Here's a coupon. Here's an ink pen. Here's a chapstick. Just whatever we can stuff in there. So when you leave and you're like, hey, I remember this soap I saw, you can look back and go, oh, wait, that was, was Debbie's soap with her sheep. So
supporting one another and having a good time doing it.
That's what it's all about. It really is. I mean, it's about giving back.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by today. It's been a pleasure getting to
me.
know you. We'll take a quick break. Oh, no, we won't. We're out of time. It's 11 o'clock. So I will see you back here live at 9 tomorrow.
Hopefully I see you guys on
February 7th. We'll see you there. We'll link it all right up on RiverBender.com. And like I said, see you tomorrow. We got a good show lined up for you. Denise Sparks and more on the Thursday. Friday is Blog Talk and then some, and then we get ready for the winter storm system. You guys have a great rest of your day. But most importantly, as always, try your best to stay out of jail.